only grasped what it could grasp at that time. I knew that I couldn't leave you. That I wasn't going to leave you. That I was going to show
Hell
up.
yeah.
And that's it. That's how I'm going to take you to McDonald's. All I got is enough money for McDonald's, my son, but I'm going to take you. That's it, bro. We overthink this shit. Fucking class, fucking psychology, therapy. Just fucking be there for your children, you dumb fucks. Be there, love them, listen. It's not complicated, homie. Right?
That's it right there. He said it himself. Love them. Pay attention to them. Give them your time. Give them your energy. It makes all the difference. Man, you guys are learning some real life lessons that you can apply in the future right here in this interview. Let's keep going.
Yeah, bro. That's all I did, bro. That's all I did. He fucking is. And then I didn't stop, bro. Fucking was it not, bro? His mom fucked him up, you know? I fucking boom. Fuck, I'm gonna be right here, son.
And that little boy is the boy that I met.
Little boy's the little, you know, grown up boy with the, you know?
And I tell you what, man, that, you know, because we just, you know, had this beautiful, you know, artistic experience, man, where you know, and I met that boy, you know, and that's a loved boy, man. He loves his dad, and that's a solid young man.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy.
You did your job, bro.
You could tell. I mean, John's even getting a little emotional as well, man. I mean, he's, you know, he means it. I mean, he's speaking from the heart as well. He's like, man, yeah, you got a good son there, man. Like, that's incredible. And you could tell, I mean, you could look at his eyes, you know, his eyes are getting watery as well. And it's a really cool moment between these two, you know, these two are homeboys, people that, you know, somehow met, you know, they weren't supposed to meet, you know, the one was supposed to take a path here, the other one was supposed to take another path there, but somehow, some way they met, and real recognized real, you know, no matter where you're at, no matter what industry you're from, whether you're in real estate or customer service or, you know, working, you know, in a sweatshop. You know, real recognize real, and these two are some real motherfuckers, and they recognize each other, and that's dope, man. That's dope. When you find a friendship like that, you have to keep that and nourish that and nurture it too. So that's dope, man. For him to see, you know, for Richard to be there for his son when his dad wasn't there makes a world of difference. And now John sees that and he understands his story and he's like, man, look at what you did to this kid. Like that's a love boy. Like that's some dope ass shit. That's really cool, man. That's what you call love right there.
Story right now, right? Like that night, bro. Like fucking me and you made magic that night, bro. Like our whole team, you know. And like fucking for my son to see us, you know, like him come and experience that fucking premium theater, that premium gift of audience and fucking performers, you know. And that night, his fucking best friend, his niece died. That night, bro, his cousin, his best friend, his fucking dog, Marissa, bro. She fucking died that night, bro. And fucking like, and it was fuck, bro. I walked in that room, bro. And Jose was with them, bro. And Jose was like, we've been up all night, bro. And he was like, Marissa died last night, Dad. And it was just like, fuck. And it was just like, boom, bro. Like, that was the one that took him. He never had nobody that close die, you know? Like, that was his fucking best friend, bro. And like, and it was like, go, this is go time. This is go time, right? All those trips, everything, this is go time. What are you gonna do, Rich? You know, and I had to be there for him. I had to love him. I had to just, that was my niece, bro. Marissa was my niece, you know? I fucking seen her like that. But I was like, it's not that time for you to fucking mourn. It's not that time for you to cry right now, Rich. You gotta be there for him. That's what it was, bro, you know? So, yeah, that's it, bro. You know, it keeps on evolving, the being, but I think it's still being at the end of the day. Being, listening, comforting. And that's what I try to do.
So you have that experience with the little man, with the G.I. Joe, and you decide you're going to be there. So if you be there, that means you can't fuck up no more,
Boom.
right?
Committed. look at bro, life is always gonna is gonna come with it, right? Our life is always gonna throw me struggles, right, bro? But life is always gonna present where you could get out. But I needed to just stay committed, right? Stay committed to growing and evolving and not wanting, bro. I don't want negative shit. You know, at the end of it, bro, hood shit is negative.
Oh yeah.
It's a low frequency, bro, and it's motherfuckers that are on some survival shit. You get them? So I knew that I didn't want that, and as long as I refocused my energy, the world kept on opening up to me, opening up to the fucking universe. I don't know what it is, universe, but whatever the fuck you want, show me, and I'll and I'll run with it. That's it, bro.
Talk to me about
It's refocusing your energy,
That's right.
brother.
That's right.
Refocusing the
That's right.
motherfucker. That's all it is.
But did it take, getting into being an artist?
Fuck yeah,
Can you
bro.
remember
Fuck
the
yeah,
first day
bro.
you tapped into something that
Stephen
really...
Adley Gerges what the fuck was it? Den of Thieves, Flacco, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that when I tapped into the art, right? Because I believe as an artist, right, that it's a way to get these emotions out, understand these emotions in a real way, right? And when I read that fucking monologue from Flacco, and for people that don't know that monologue, it pretty much it's him explain. So the play is, you remember that play?
Of course.
Fucking right. It's the scene where they're all why shouldn't I die? Why shouldn't I die, and why should you die type of shit, right? And everybody's giving their fucking monologue of life, and so Flacco goes, and he starts off, but you think Flacco's a badass motherfucker, right? You just think he's a fucking dick.
Yep.
And in that monologue, he explains, if you would have grew up like me, and if you would have fucking faced and had to endure, what would you do type of shit, you know? And I remember the second time I did it, I remember I went in, boom, I read it. My acting coach was like, let's do that shit one more time, Rich. But he knew it was coming, bro. He knew it was coming. And I remember I sat on that chair and I hit that fucking monologue, bro. And I fucking broke.
Yeah.
I remember I cried, I cried, bro. I cried, bro, on that stage, bro. And something told me, because as a man born in these communities, when you cry, you try to shut that shit down. And I remember that day I didn't. He was like, here it is, Rich. Just let it go. Let it go, Rich. And fuck yeah. And you're just there. You're gone, bro. You're gone. You're gone in the spirit world, right?
That's right.
Real motherfuckers don't know that shit. When you're in it, bro, we're in the spirit world. We're no longer here. And I remember just, we turn out the lights and fucking people are fucking just, it changes you, bro. It changes everybody when you experience something that was fucking real, and that was it, dog.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, fuck it, I didn't know how to understand the process. I was all fucked up, but I knew something fucking was released. And that was it, bro. I said, I don't know what this acting shit's gonna be, but if I could keep on exercising this shit and keep on making money in this career, that's good enough for me.
Fuck yeah. For somebody out there who's lost and is looking for something,
I always say this, as much energy you got enough to search on TikTok and Instagram, motherfuckers, get your fucking energy and search over there.
Yeah.
It's an option, no?
Yeah.
Bro, you have a fucking, you have a choice these days.
Yeah. Everybody does.
Everybody has a fucking choice.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
No one fucking forced you to fucking stay in those fucking theater and do all that shit. I remember, I'm gonna tell you. So I was in Ironwood State Prison, right? And so they make you do these pre-release casts, right? And they tell you about how to spend your money and stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
Fucking what the governor? Who gives a fuck what the governor says? I'm here because I'm motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just. But they make you watch this documentary, bro. And you know what documentary I watched, bro? I had no idea, and it fucked me up. And it's real. Danny Trejo's documentary.
Wow.
And you're seeing TV, you're seeing Con Air, you're seeing Machete, but you don't. There's no stories. Danny doesn't have unless you have access to fucking hear a story, you don't know, bro. And I didn't know. And then I hear he was in San Quentin. I was like, oh, this fool was me. That clicked,
Straight
bro.
up.
And it was that And I remember Suspect Entertainment had came out. Maxim Magazine. I don't know if you remember if this Maxim Magazine had put out this article on Suspect Entertainment that were a group of homies during that time. And they were like on training day when David Ayer was during that era, bro. They were all background homies. And that and the Danny Trejo during that time, right before coming out of prison, it sparked that seed, bro.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow.
Straight the fuck up.
Wow.
So when Southland came, bro, I was already going. I was like, it was like, fucking Danny could do it. You got these fools doing it. Like, it was that.
But most motherfuckers, dude, they get into this thing and they come out here to LA and they're like, yo, a casting call. Hey, I want to be on TV. Hey, but the fact that you went in and you're fucking with Gerg, like you're in acting class, you're going into theater. I mean, the first time you and I met was down in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Talking about theater.
Talking about theater, man. And like you were just some dude.
I'm
like, who is this cat? You like came up to me like, yo, bro. I mean, you were just in that one little scene and with me. And I'll never forget. I was telling my wife about it this morning. I'm like, baby, he like came up to me, this like young cat. He's all tatted up, and I'm like doing my thing. He's like, yo, bro, go as hard as you fucking want to go. I'm like, yo, this is my kind of motherfucker, dude. And he's like, and then like we did it once, and you were like, no, dude, like for real, come hard. I'm like, this dude's about that life. And I remember I like choked you up against the wall, and you were like going back at me. I'm like, yo, I fuck with this dude. And you said like, what do I do? Yeah. Like what do you think? And I was like, theater, bro.
That's it, bro.
But like you
like
did
this,
that, bro. Like
this,
that's so rare.
Bro, it's like this though. Like when I was in the shit, bro, I maxed out. I always want like, bro, the gang module. What people don't know about the gang module now, like county jail, it's where they put like the fucking like the worst of the worst of the worst, the high-ranking Southern offenders, right, bro? Like like in there, bro, it's separate. Like you're militant, bro. But like it was crazy because I wanted to be there. In my mind, I always want to fucking max out. Where's the max in this, baby? I'm gonna find that shit, and then I'll make my fucking. Then I could tell you what this shit is. But if you don't go hard, you're never gonna find out. That was the main thing, bro. I knew I had to max out. You gotta cut energy, right? I had to stop the bakery shit. Oh, you want to be an actor, Richard? Stop that shit because you can't. You're gonna be half good, right? It was really that, bro. Just
gotta go all the way.
You gotta go all the way because if not, you're not gonna see the results.
I mean, another thing I could 100% resonate with this. I mean, going all in. That's what Richard did. That's why he was successful. It's not because he was doing, homeboy industries and acting at the same time. Once he saw that acting was a way for him to get out of the hood and change his life, he went all in. So if you want success in whatever field, whether you're a lawyer or a doctor, you have to go all in. And that's something that resonates with me in my life. And just hearing it from someone like Richard, I mean, it makes so much sense. And it's all or nothing.
And that was it, bro. I seen all the results. I went all out in the gang world, bro. I seen it. I fucking got life. I was going to get life, right? And when the acting came in, I was like, and it was that, what people don't know, bro, like, you're from the East Coast, I'm from the West Coast, bro. Training as an actor, well, I don't know where you trained at, but, bro, it's different.
It's different.
It's fucking different, bro. Motherfuckers come out here and you're just like, what? This is acting? Like, everybody looks pretty as fuck. You guys, all you fools look pretty.
It's like audition class and, like how to do a commercial monologue. Well, that's what I'm saying. I have so much respect for that.
But see, for me, bro, think about this is why, bro, because by the time I came into acting, bro, I was an outsider. Already, bro. I was already blasted up, right? I knew all the other bullshit I couldn't, bro, and I had kids. Let's not forget that, bro. Fuck what everybody's talking about, bro. Motherfuckers, I had to make this shit happen. Now 4 kids. I've always had kids during this whole time, right? So this couldn't be my hobby type of shit, bro. I needed to make this shit work, bro. Right. And the only way I was going to make this shit work and understand if this shit was going to work is if I maxed out. Fast.
How did you know that maxing out meant getting on stage, doing a one-man show, reading plays, getting into theater? How did you decide, which so many people make the mistake that maxing out is, if I'm not actively trying to get on TV, if I'm not actively trying to get an agent,
the thing is this, bro, because when the opportunity comes, dog, and I'll tell you the first, when that opportunity comes, and when shit hits the fan, dog, all that other shit doesn't give a fuck, because when you're in the presence of you, homie, and I'm going to tell you one more, the first time I fucking felt that was with Mal Gibson on Bloodfather, bro, and Mal was not fucking playing, homie, and if I wasn't ready to fucking
match that
straight up, homie,
yeah, bring it, yeah.
Is your Instagram going to help you with that?
The way he looks at it.
Right?
Yeah.
And boom, you're done, homie. You're done. Your one opportunity just came. And if you fucking let this shit, it's gone, baby.
So because Richard maxed out, was prepared as hell, when that opportunity came, he took it. He took it and he succeeded. Why? Because he took that risk on himself in the first place. He's like, it's this or nothing. His back was against the wall. He had 4 kids. Just imagine. Sometimes that's what it takes in order to succeed, is having your back against the wall, having everything against you so that you can empower yourself to overcome that. And again, like he said, when the opportunity came, he was ready. He knew his scripts. He knew everything. Why? Because he maxed out. He gave it everything. And once, like they say, the harder you work, the luckier you get. And so once that opportunity came, he took it. And look where he's at now. Why? Again, because he decided to take a chance on himself and go all in.
Type of shit, right? Nah, you ain't gonna do that shit to me. You ain't doing that shit to me, baby. Mal, I don't give a fuck, Mal. Bring that shit. Let's go. Let's go. Give a fuck where you. I don't give a fuck about fucking Paco Lipto. Let's do this shit.
Go. Yeah, man. But that's it, right? That's it.
But no, you know, it's all good with Mal. But it was that type of shit because he comes to fucking engage, dog.
Yeah.
When you come with the big wigs, dog, and like, bro, like I was talking with my girl, bro. Like I was blessed, dog. Like within the first year and a half, bro. Like I'm a Ridley Scott, dog. I'm a fucking Fassbender and all them fools on the counselor type of shit, dog. Like, and it was just like, you bet, bro. If I didn't do that when the monologue of Ridley Scott came, and you got that opportunity, homie, and you're not able to deliver that shit.
Right. That's right.
And for me, that was it, bro.
That's
like,
right.
And for me, like, yeah, motherfuckers, I handled that monologue on Ridley Scott in that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, life has happened, but it's not, bro. If I wasn't ready for that opportunity, I've seen that shit. I've seen actors fumble on there and they look like fucking, they look stupid as fuck, bro. You have an opportunity, homie, and you fucking, you did a few more push-ups instead of reading your lines. You did a few more push-ups, you stupid motherfucker, instead of knowing your lines.
Yeah. But it's coming. I mean, you said like you read that there's so many people now that like, wow, I can get this opportunity. Like, you know, I come from the gang world, I come from this world, I came from the military world, so I can play military football. But like, you somehow had the presence of mind.
And it was like this, bro. Like, bro, you fucking look at them, bro. You come. Who the fuck did you like? What did they do? Who did you like? What did they do? Who did you like? What did they do?
That's right.
Meryl Streep, Pacino's, right? I'm from that. Scar, you know, all that shit, dog. Whatever, bro. Whoever the fuck your go-to was, right? Who are your favorites and what did they do? And when you go back to that era, right? All of them came from the theater, dog.
Every single one.
So why should it be any different?
That's right. And you have this understanding.
And then boom, and I was like, and what did you read? Stanislavski, Meisner, fucking, let's go. Right. Give me all that shit. Give me all that shit. Right. I'm gonna max, that's how you're gonna max out. I want everything, I wanna understand every nook and fucking cranny of this.
Good for you.
Because you ain't gonna get over on me.
That's right. That's right.
And if you approach life like that, how can you get fucking fucked? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's me. That's me,
right.
brother.
That's right. In your words, how do you explain sort of the difference between theater and film and television? You know, like what does that mean to you?
In respects to all mediums.
Yeah.
But as a performer, there is nothing like the theater. There is nothing that brings greater joy to my soul than the fucking theater. Because it's not about me. It's about them. Mm-hmm. It's about us. It's about the audience. And it's about, you know, it becomes this ecosystem of energy in the theater, bro. Mm-hmm. And that is something that you cannot capture on film and television. Mm-hmm. And yeah, until my dying day, I believe as long as I'm acting, I will forever want to be in the theater.
Yeah. Amen. Can you tell me, just if you could, you talked about it a little bit, but again, I really, I was really taken with your relationship with your son, man. I loved spending time with him, and what you know, I hate that he had that tragedy, you know, later on in that night. but those 2 days that I spent with him, I really was just taken with how kind and thoughtful and present a young man he was, and how much he admired and loved you. It was palpable. And you said something to me, you know, about lost time, and you just got to be with him. And can you just talk a little bit more about fatherhood and what it means to you, and how it serves you and how you serve it?
You know, I just came back from a trip, seeing my youngest children, which I don't live with, in Miami. My youngest are in Miami, and then I have my two more, my 13-year-old in Los Angeles, and then my son. And there's 3 moms, right? And I say that because every child and every mom is a different situation. You get me? But the main thing is never letting them know that I stopped, you know, that I'm not gonna stop loving them, that I'm not gonna stop being there. They could be fucking 10 miles away, they could be fucking 3,000 miles away. But at the end of the day, as long as you're fucking there, and it's that, like, the challenges between Adrian, between Bella, between Damiano and Flaca, I call her, are completely different. But I think the heart of it is just being there for them in that personal way, and being patient and understanding, you get me? And understanding, too, that children are medicine, bro. Children give our life. Children give us fucking happiness, right? Like, looking at my child on the beach, you know, and he has this fucking stick. He's like, I'm going to plant a tree right here. Like, he's so committed, bro. And, like, they're so pure, bro. And we were that. We were pure. You get me? But the life has fucked us up and made us fucking think and see things, you know? And it's that, bro. Just cherishing those moments, and that's kind of how I try to approach, you know, all my children.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Where I'm at, bro, I think I've over a decade of being in the industry, right, in film and television, and truly understanding that film and television is not the craft of acting, right? And it doesn't give me that thing that I talked to you about in the theater. And if I'm not receiving that feeling in the theater or whatever that is in a real way, then this thing could kill my joy, right? I don't want the joy of acting to be killed, bro, because of the industry.
Can you give me an example of when you've smelt that?
My last show was time to go, and things changed, right? And I felt that it was done, bro. After the joy is gone, right? For whatever reasons, whether it's money, whether it's power, when things start getting in front of the story, it is time to fucking go. For me, right? I don't give a fuck what showrunner, what fucking director, what star. It's time to fucking go. That there should be no reason to treat people unjustly. There should be no reason to fucking to feel that you're power, that you could do whatever the fuck you want on a show. That should never happen. And I can't speak on the behalf of everybody, but I could speak on the behalf of me, that when that happens, it's time to fucking go.
Do you feel that I get what you're saying about the theater, and I'm with you 100%.
Right.
There is a pulverization of hierarchy in the theater.
Yeah, also.
Every job, there's no such thing as a small role.
Right.
The audience is just as important as the people on stage. It is a group, it is a collection, it is a collective.
Right.
I understand that once you get into just in terms of the economics of how film and television are made, that it can be poisoned quickly.
Right. Look at, bro, we love the craft of acting, bro. What does it do? Why? What the fuck does this thing do, right? I believe that it has the power to not only heal myself, but it has the power to heal the audience, right? Or not even heal them, right? But at least open their fucking mind.
Connect, reach them, man. You go through something.
But by the time you get it on fucking film and television, bro, it has so tainted. Executives have pissed all over it, right? The essence of what that fucking true story is gone, right? Why? Because we need a sexy scene. Or we need a little fucking whatever, right? Whatever to fucking, to make it more spicy to fucking Hollywood and sexy to net, whatever fucking station you're is. It's that, bro. It's and I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. You get me? Like right now, I'm reinventing myself, bro. I have started my coffee company, and this shit's fucking going off right now, bro. And I feel
What's your coffee company called?
Pepito Coffee Company, bro. And we got our first brick and mortar in the city of Pasadena, in Colorado.
Tepito Coffee Company off Colorado in Pasadena. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna do a review. Make sure you add me on Instagram and TikTok as I'm gonna post there. Once again, my TikTok is Charlie Recinos, one word, CharlieRecinos, and my Instagram is Charlie.Recinos, Recinos. I'll go ahead and post those down. I'll go ahead and post my social media down below. So make sure you follow me on there. And make sure you look out for that review because I'm going to check that out as soon as possible. El Tepito Coffee Company, Pasadena.
Why I say this, bro, that it's one of the greatest moments of my life right now, bro, because I've been giving to others. Now I'm giving to myself.
Beautiful.
I don't want any of your energy. I've given all my energy, and I've seen what you guys do to my energy. I've seen when I put my heart and soul, I see how you guys fucking feel about that. And fuck you. Fuck you for not respecting my heart and soul. Fuck you for not respecting that I fucking fasted for fucking 6 months. My body, I fucking lost weight, deprived myself, right? And if you don't respect it, fuck you. I'm done, baby. This is all me right here. I want all my energy for myself now. And what can I create? I don't know. But I'm about to find out. I'm about to fucking find out, right? Because if I could create all this out of prison with $200, what can't I fucking do?
The same way that you talked about cutting off the bakery and cutting, that
It's
was
time
no
to cut,
longer
baby.
looking. Yeah.
Hollywood, baby, we're cutting, baby. We're cutting.
But when you
cutting,
say
baby.
Hollywood,
No,
I want to know
it's not even
specifically.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
It's not Hollywood.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
want you to be
Hollywood
clear.
because we're part of it, brother. We're
Yeah,
part of Hollywood,
that's
right?
right.
But you nasty motherfuckers.
That's right.
You
That's right.
nasty motherfuckers.
That's
Fuck
right.
you fools, right?
That's right.
Straight up.
That's
Fuck
right.
you. If it's that, bro, people fucking taking advantage of people, bro.
That's right. That's right. So tell
And
me.
if you don't say anything, you're just as guilty, motherfucker.
That's right.
If you don't say anything and the shit is happening, fuck you too, baby.
That's right.
And I don't want nothing to do with you. And fuck, bro, if you're there, bro, and if a woman or a man, right, is getting taken advantage and you fucking turn and go like that,
Amen.
fuck you.
Amen. Amen.
Fuck you.
Amen. Amen. And so tell me in terms of the building. So I understand what we're turning our backs on. I understand what that's no longer a part of. What are we building? What are we building as artists?
We're building a safe space to fucking, a safe space, brother, and to be fucking proud and fucking and not have that outside world influence you or whatever is going on. That's it, bro. I want this. This is what you created, right? That's all I want, for people to be able to fucking enjoy themselves and you want to have a dinner, you want to have a fucking podcast, whatever, bro. My Tepito is my essence of what Homeboy Industries now. It's that, bro. I have homies there, bro. You know, we have a training program, bro. Like everything that is happening that Homeboys does, we are doing at Tepito. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what do you want to do? What don't you want to do type of shit?
Tell me what you want to do. I want to know specifically, man, as an artist. As an artist, I understand that there's art in what you're doing with the cup, but like I have fucking worked with you, homie. Like I know what you give, bro, as an actor.
Look, there's only
you're not done with that, bro.
No.
Yeah, you're not done with that, homie.
There's only a few people in this world, bro, that have access to me as an actor right now, and two of them are sitting in this room. It's you and my lady. That, bro, that's it. I just want to fuck with, like, bro, like, whatever the fuck you want to do, or, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be fucking, it's that because you're going to give your heart and soul. Whatever my girl wants to do, it's going to be, because she's going to give her heart and soul.
The people that you ride with.
Like that,
the people that you ride with, you throw it down.
Hey, bro, if you ain't in my circle right now, I don't want you. You ain't supposed to be here.
Amen.
Straight up, bro.
Tell me,
I don't need new friends, dog.
I'm with you. Tell me about your lady, man.
Deborah Moore Munoz, you know, we've met on our last show, bro, and
she's a writer.
She's a writer.
Tell me about her writing, bro.
I mean, bro, she's fucking so smart, bro, and I don't even want to, but bro, she's just fucking, yeah, bro. I mean, she season 3 was. I'm just gonna say this, bro. Season 3 was my greatest fucking season of Mayans, bro, and I honestly feel because she was there for me in the writing. For me, we weren't with each other at that time, bro. So she was just there as a fucking creative and as a friend, and I was able to fucking truly be vulnerable and be able to give one of the greatest performances that I have done in my life on season 3.
Okay, so hang on, man. This is heavy to me because just from a little insider baseball, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just talking to you, man. So she's a writer on the show. You're an actor on the show, and from being on shows, you know, the relationship between the actors and the writers, if anything, you know, it's, you know, I mean, for me, it's always contentious because I'm like, nah, I'm not saying that shit, and like, I'm sorry, but like, how does that then become personal? I mean, I guess she's on set sometimes. Like, how does that become?
Yeah, she was on set. She was on set, and
But was there something beautiful about the kid? She wrote for you in a certain way that made you say, like, who the fuck is this human? Like, can you walk me through that?
Most importantly, it's not. But she was on set, right? And most importantly, like, bro, like, fucking when you're in it, bro. I remember fucking not eating for like 2 days on that motherfucker, bro. And like, she like, you want an apple?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just that. You want some almonds? You know, you got you eat your almonds today, bro? And it's just like, yeah, bro. And it was that, like, just somebody being there that cared, you know. And after, nothing happened, but after we, you know, it was completely after, bro. And I mean, we're 11 days apart. Let me put that shit. Born on the same. It was crazy. Okay, so, bro, we went to the same high school, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Type of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't like, bro, like, I believe in the spirit world, bro. I follow the fucking what the spirit world's trying. But we went to the same high school, didn't fucking know each other. She went to Columbia, I went to California Department of Corrections. Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
On the same show though.
Yeah.
20 years later.
Yeah.
Born. Fucking, yeah, literally, same year, 1983, 11 days apart, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
So you
She
guys
was like, hey, come out to Joshua Tree. I was like, all right. Jumped on the fucking Harley, went out to Joshua Tree, bro. Fucking was all over, bro. If anybody knows about Joshua Tree, mushrooms and Joshua Tree.
I know. It's a necessity, bro. It's a necessity for any good relationship.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. What do you love about him?
His intensity and his passion.
Nah, this motherfucker's got neither one.
My patience. She says I'm a patient man, bro.
That is absolutely not what it is.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
But you know what I do love about her is that, like, it's crazy, right? Because we're both Mexicans born here, right? So we had really no connection to Mexico. And what I love about her is that, like, during this time of our life, like, we've been in Mexico, like, so much now, right? And what going back to your mother country does to you. And I think for both of us, we've just been traveling. But she went with me, and it's beautiful because she's been with me. She was the first one to go with me to the farm, to the coffee farm, you know? And it's just that, you know, getting a deeper understanding from our people, and enjoying it together, bro. You know, I believe that being separated from your people and your culture, it fucks you up. You know, I'm not saying that you have to, like, oh, I am all this, but truly understand your culture, bro. Bro, like, I'm a Mexican, bro. I never knew there was fucking pyramids in my fucking country, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that shit was crazy when I went there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
That's something I want to touch on. Of course, I think it's 100% important to know your culture, but it's also important to know and understand and be involved with people from other cultures and other backgrounds as well, because you learn from each other. You learn from each other. So, yeah, I agree with his point. And yes, I also believe that it's important to meet and connect with people from other cultures as well, because again, look at these two, real recognize real. Doesn't matter what culture you're from, doesn't matter what kind of work you do. These two different cultures, two different backgrounds, and they met. And so again, I think it's important to understand not only your culture on a deep level, but also understand, connect with, and interact with people from different cultures and get to know their cultures as well.
this separation that has been for all cultures, European cultures too, bro. You're not just an American, bro. You're fucking, there's this huge thing. And, like, that has been a huge, my spirituality, bro, my reconnecting to who the fuck I am has been a huge influence in who I am today.
Beautiful.
One of my first things that I did after I became established, right? One of my first programs at Homeboy Industries was called the All Heart class, right? where it was a free, I trained whoever wanted to come, bro. I just fucking like, whoever comes and fucking we'll do scenes. And I'm going to walk you what a scene is. And it would be I remember my first exercises, bro, where I would just be like, get on the stage and talk. And I would just be like, well, tell me about that. What happened? And when people start talking, you could see what they want to talk about.
That's
Give me
right.
a little bit of that. Give me a
That's
little
right.
bit of that, right? And
That's
before
right.
you know it, they're crying, bro. You know, and not because of me. I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
And you just and boom, we're just there. We're all quiet. We're all honoring them. Changes, bro. Completely changed. I have Benjamin Levy, right? He was one of the guys that I mentored, right? And to see him, you know, as a series regular now, you know, and just to see and some of them became stand-up comedians, you know what I'm saying? Some of them went back to their job, but it didn't matter, but they left with something that they didn't have. And what was that? It was a space to express. You get me? And like, that's it. Like, we have held on to these dark secrets or these things that have happened to us. And if you keep them in, yeah. But if you let them out, shit changes.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what art does, especially on this side.
Yeah, man. Bro, I appreciate you coming and doing this, man.
course, bro, of course.
And it's a real honor, man. And I love that you and I have reconnected, and I don't know, man. There's a lot more to come, man. And I consider it a blessing. I'm proud to be your
Thank
friend,
you,
man.
brother.
Yeah,
Thank you. All love, brother.
Yeah, I love you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for doing this, man.